of the International Conference on Responsible Artificial Intelligence, ICRAI 2025. This occasion signifies not merely the conclusion of a program, but a moment to reflect upon the enriching academic discourse, insightful deliberations, and meaningful collaborations that have taken place in these 2 days. The conference has truly served as a platform for the exchange of ideas across institutions and international boundaries, fostering research, innovation, and academic excellence. With this, let us now begin with the valedictory program. Now, I request Dr. Sridevi Ma'am, Chairperson of the Department of Computer Science, Karnatak University Dharwad, to extend a warm welcome to the gathering.
Good evening to all of you. Today we all are gathered here for the valedictory of the International Conference on Responsible Artificial Intelligence 2025 in association with Cardiff Metropolitan University and other collaborative associate partners. We have with us the dignitaries on the dais. I think it has been my privilege as a chairperson of the Department of Computer Science to welcome today's chief guest, Professor C.M. Tagraj Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Rani Chennamma University, Belagavi, for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest for today's valedictory function, International Conference 2025. I extend warm welcome on behalf of Karnataka University and on behalf of the Department of Computer Science. Hearty welcome to you. May I request our Honorable Chancellor, Professor A.M. Khan, to present a bouquet to our chief guest, C.M. Tagraj Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rani Chennamma University. We have another dignitary, Dr. Angesh Anupam, Head, Department of Data Science, Cardiff Metropolitan University, United Kingdom, as the guest of honor for this valedictory function. On behalf of the Karnataka University and on behalf of the Department of Computer Science, I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Angesh Anupam Sir. Hearty welcome, please. May I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor A.M. Khan, to present a bouquet to Dr. Angesh Anupam. We have our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Karnataka University, Professor A.M. Khan, as the President of today's valedictory function of the ICRAI 2025, who is responsible for organizing this grand academic event. I, on behalf of the Computer Science Department and on my personal behalf, I extend warm welcome to you, sir. Conference convener, Dr. Ishwar Baigari, to present a bouquet to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Karnataka University Dharwad. I request Shivraj to present a bouquet to conference convener, Dr. Ishwar Baigari, sir. Dr. Shivshankar Sir, co-convener of the conference. I request Nagaraj to present a bouquet to Mr. Vijay Kumar, a faculty, Department Department of Computer Science. I take this opportunity to welcome syndicate members, academic council members, all the faculty members of the various departments, deans, coordinators, President KUPTA, President KU SCSTTA, President Non-Teaching Association, distinguished delegates, paper presenters, our valued sponsors and partners, special invitees, senior teachers, well-wishers, and organizing committee, volunteers, research scholar, teaching assistants, all the participants, members of the media, and last but not least, all my dear students for this valedictory function. Once again, warm welcome to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for welcoming everybody. We also welcome you to the valedictory function on behalf of the department. Now I request Ms. Amruta Kolar, research scholar from Computer Science Department, to present a bouquet to Dr. Sridevi ma'am, chairperson of Computer Science Department, Karnatak University Dharwad, and welcome her. I now call upon Ms. Sukanya Kapoor, research scholar from Computer Science Department, to introduce our chief guest, Professor C. Tyagaraja Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Rani Chennamma University, Belagavi.
A very good evening to one and all present here. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Professor C.M. Tyagaraja Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Rani Chennamma University, Belagavi. Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja stands as a distinguished leader in academia with a remarkable career spanning over 35 years in teaching, research and administration. Presently serving as the Vice Chancellor of Rani Chennamma University, he has played a pivotal role in shaping educational policies and practices, notably as the Dean of the Faculty of Commerce and Management and a senior professor in the Department of MBA. Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja's journey began in the scenic Chikmagalur district of Karnataka, where he completed his early schooling and later obtained graduation and post-graduation with a distinction and rank from Mysore University. He holds a postgraduate diploma in marketing management with a top rank from Kuvempu University, and his insightful research on the problems and prospects of goods transport earned him a PhD from Kuvempu University. An accomplished author, Dr. Tyagaraja has penned 13 books and over 82 articles published at national and international levels, covering topics such as human resource planning and managerial economics. As a founder chairman of the Department of MBA, he has streamlined curricula and examination processes, ensuring a student-centric approach that resonates with the students, parents, and faculty alike. His research has garnered recognition with funded projects from UGC. 11 of his scholars have taken up research and completed on multiple topics of contemporary interest. Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja served Karnataka State Skill Development Corporation as Executive Director and dedicated his talent to upgrade employment exchanges into human resource centers. He organized more than 90 job fairs at various parts of Karnataka to help the youth in their path of employability. Government of United Kingdom invited him for the Roundtable on English Language Skills for Employability. His extensive administrative experience is complemented by his contributions to examination reforms at various universities including Bangalore Central University, Kuvempu University and Rani Chennamma University. Beyond academia, Dr. C.M. Thagaraja is a dedicated motivator and trainer, having conducted workshops on leadership, skill development and personal growth. His advocacy for women empowerment, environmental protection and socio-economic development highlights his commitment to social issues. As a sought-after keynote speaker and panelist at over 80 national and international workshops and seminars, he inspired the next generation of leaders. Recognized for his contributions, Dr. C.M. Thagaraja is an esteemed member of several professional organizations including NSQF, IEA, IMA and AMIS. His dedication to youth empowerment and community development continues to make a significant impact in Karnataka and beyond. Dr. C.M. Thagaraja is not just an academic leader, he is a visionary committed to nurturing future talent and driving meaningful change in society, who has been recognized and awarded by academia, industry and society. Professor C.M. Thagaraja's exemplary contribution to academics, skill development and youth empowerment continue to inspire generations of learners and educators. We are truly honored by his gracious presence today.
Thank you, Sukanya, for introducing our chief guest to us. Now I request Professor C.M. Tyagaraj sir, who is the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Rani Chennamma University, Belgavi, and is a chief guest for valedictory function, to address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಕಾರಣ ಇದೆ. ಅಮ್ಮನ ಭಾಷೆ, ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆ, ಒಂದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಧಾರವಾಡವನ್ನು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು, ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳು, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎನ್ ಕಾನ್ರವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಒಂದು ಭವ್ಯವಾದ ವೇದಿಕೆ. ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಜ್ಞರು, ಪಂಡಿತರು, ಪಾಂಡಿತ್ಯ ಉಳಿದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೆಳೆಯರು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶಶಿಧರ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಈಶ್ವರ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವಿಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಂಗೇಶ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀದೇವಿ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ನ ಇದರ ಪರಿಚಯ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಉದ್ದದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಡೀಲರ್ಗಳೇ, ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆದಾಗ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ನೆನಪುಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಣ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ. It's a very beautiful platform, and I see the tall Buddha, and I mean Dr. B.R. Ambedkar side, and again there one more legend, Dr. Basavana, Jagajyoti Basaveshwara, and Jyotirmay. Good people. People with real intelligence, and you are deliberating on artificial intelligence. Then ವಿಸ್ಮಯ ಆಯಿತು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಅವರ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ, ಪ್ರತಿಭೆ, ಅಗಾಧವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವು ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೌಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಏನಾದ್ರು CPU ಬದಲು GPU ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಅವರ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಹುಡ್ಕೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಬುದ್ಧ ಅವರ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ಯಾವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ AI ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನನ್ನ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ, ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ಅವ್ರು ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ದೇವ, ಅವ್ರು ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಟೇಕನ್ ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಕೈಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೋ ಲಾಂಗ್ 1980s, 90s, 2000, 2010, 20, so much came, so much going out. AI also will go out. Something may emerge. The urge in mankind to merge for a cause and emerge and giving something to civilization is quite age old. AI is in the journey. I was so happy to see that KUD has taken the leadership. Congratulate Professor Khan for having made this initiative. Grand KUD is emerging once again. urging all faculty, merging for the cause of KUD is significant in all these events. I congratulate everyone here. It's the responsibility of all students, researchers, faculty members, well-wishers. I was hearing much KUD ಮಾತ್ರ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್ ರಾತ್ರಿ 10 ಗಂಟೆವರೆಗೆ ಚೇಂಬರ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾನು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಭೂಮಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಆ ಕಾಲ 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಹೋಗತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಜಾಗವಾಗಿ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ KUDಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಮರುಕಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತದ್ದು ಇಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ಗಳು ವಿಜೃಂಭಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ದ ರಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಇನ್ ಯು ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯು that makes you a leader in the age which is ahead. Friends, when we start this, I am from a different background. ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಕಬ್ಬಿಣದ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾನು ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಶಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟು ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸು ಅದು ಹೌದು ನಾವು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಆದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ನೀವು AI ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತು ಬಂದಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ I know business as a fly to be in iron mill, but still I try to share because of the concept is our responsibility as vice chancellors to lead, to throw light, to take the pattern to the next level. That makes me to share with you few minutes I want to stand before you to present. I know very well about 400 veterans, dadas of digital world. I want to call them as dadas of digital world. They talk more on onslaught of information. We have plenty of information. Information. Information is information, not the final formation. Information. That formation comes to box. Surfing. We surf a lot. And data shares, 84% people check mobile within 15 minutes of get up. ಕೌಸಲ್ಯ ಸುಪ್ರಜಾ ರಾಮ ಕೇಳೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕೈ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಭೂಮಿ ತಾಯಿ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಮಹಾಮಾರಿಯನ್ನ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಆನಂದ ಪಡಿಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮುಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾಗರಿಕತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇದೆ 70% of people sharing that usage of mobile is rising. Next to ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಐಫೋನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ 2030ಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮಹಾಮಾರಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ 46% people pick up once in 10 minutes their mobile phone. 10 ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಮುಟ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಚ್ಚಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Very interestingly 73% people tell ಅದು ಮುಟ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಬೇಡ ಬಾ ಗೆಲ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ 73%. The data is very interesting, very important. One more data. 28% people keep their mobile on desktop. ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲು ಯಾರು ಹುಡುಗಿಯರು ಫೋಟೋ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಈಗ ಮೊಬೈಲೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. 30% they keep their mobile in pocket. And very interestingly, 35% people, they belong to Nandan Nilekani category, they want to keep that mobile in the other room. I very specifically said, depugging yourself, how to plug out from mobile. This word is a small data. Why I shared this? You are, work a conference, very meaningfully, responsible AI. How this will become responsible? This is a question mark. Further, there is a small mantra. You know that mantra is called Fat PS mantra. For everything we require after COVID, everything is a small caption, Fat PS. What is that Fat PS? Responsible AI is possible provided fairness, accountability, transparency, privacy and security. Fat PS. So if we make all these 5 principles these are 5 important essential principles which will make our AI usage proper and appropriate. That Lakshmana Rekha, how much to use, how much not to use. Lakshmana Rekha matters. If Lakshmana Rekha is crossed, gone. You are caught as a slave to the screen again and again. Your individual judgments will go off. That's why humanity is facing a crisis, massive crisis.
How much to use? That's why it is responsibility. ಮೊದಲೆಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು 60-70 ವಯಸ್ಸಿಗೆ. ಯಾರ KUD ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಅಲ್ಲೊಬ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲೊಬ್ರು 2 ಜಡೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಲಂಗ ದಾವಣಿ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು 70 ವಯಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ಅಪ್ಪಿತಟ್ಟು ಹುಡುಗರು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಕಾಣ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್. ಯು ಸಿ ಹೌ ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಪವರ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಹೌ ದಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಚೇಂಜ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ಬೆಟರ್ contributing, providing, growing. I am equally capable. These things matter. So this humanity is facing crisis. We have to be very totally responsible for use of technology. If we lose this opportunity of using technology, definitely mankind will be in danger. Definitely it will be in danger. Decision making in using so-called our AI is need of the hour. How much AI is required? Because digital world today, there are 3 types of worlds, you know. One is physical world. In physical world we have, you seen already that pandemics, not only COVID, plenty of pandemics are ahead. Many pharmaceutical companies are trained that what will be the next. So not that once in a decade, once in 2 decades, some type of pandemic is going to emerge on this planet Earth, is on a physical world. The second type of challenge is climate challenge. We are witnessing it. More rain, more hot, more chill is what is the disturbance that we find. But the third type, which is almost like tsunami, which is almost like our pandemic, is a digital tsunami. That's why the responsible AI makes us very cautious and conscious. Research scholars, teachers, those who are involved in higher studies, they should be very cautious. And this is more like a pandemic, more like a digital pandemic. If we use it appropriately, the base of the planet will be better. Otherwise, planet will be a disaster. 2050, what will happen to mankind? 2080, what is going to happen to our teaching and research and publication? When Professor Khan said, sir, this is what this conference output is, I was so happy. More than 400 papers, 237 top. Excellent to hear. Owner's pride and neighbor's envy, whoever wants to make it. So this machine, AI, is a challenge because the identity crisis will emerge. Everyone serves, everyone has information, everyone has complete kit. But how you are interpreting it, how you are using it, how you are analyzing it, whether the analysis is realistic. Very interestingly, what last 10 years our India achieved is the 50 years of Indian journey would not have been achieved. Very interesting with the digital age. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಕಳೆದ 10 ವರ್ಷಗಳಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಕೃಷಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ 47 ವರ್ಷ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಭಾರತ್ ಧಾರವಾಡದಿಂದ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Imagine where we are heading. So digital age has become a progressive age, performing age, provided mankind understands sensibly that this is the crux of the modern planet, where without technology we cannot imagine the living. So computers after all, they compare, but man's mind associates. Your note making skills, decision making skills, your thoughts and thinking process definitely beat AI. That's why we should not lose them. Basic creativity, questioning, if you start questioning AI on and on, it will not answer, please. Who is superior, whether man's mind or brain of AI? The nervous system of man was the circuits of a machine. The abundant information that circuits have, but the man's way of understanding it and interpreting it. What matters? That's why civilization today, individuals today, researchers today should understand and educate that man thinks better than machine, and it is a powerful tool for the man to see that the mankind is better in the coming days. Our classrooms will become beautiful when we give updated talk in the classroom. Come on, today at 6:10 p.m. This is the quantum of knowledge that we have. See, this is a joke that we have. Everyone will be happy, updated. 6:10 p.m. You see how beautiful it will be. Earlier, outdated, old. When we bring all such things, mankind should be the beneficiary. Planet should be the beneficiary. All these things are possible only through responsible AI. That's why to escape from competition, to overcome crisis, to protect the planet, responsible AI leads the generation and civilization. With these words, let me congratulate all those, particularly architects of the department, Honorable Vice Chancellor and team, syndicate members, and members of the faculty, research scholars, all joining, making it a knowledge festival. As it is 6 p.m., I think it's not the time for keynote talk. Let me wish everyone here that you are more power, provided you make that technology handful and hands-on. That's it. Then rest is your capability. Finally, let me thank Honorable Vice Chancellor for the invitation, for having made me to come over from Rani Chennamma to here. And very touching platform, because it's the third time that I'm here on this platform. Wherein I enjoy this platform so much because there is so many gang stalwarts they worked on this platform. We want the youngsters to come in the days to come. I mean, show the way for the next generations. If that happens, the purpose of KVD fulfills. Thank you very much for this evening. We'll see you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting us know about how AI can create a positive impact when used properly by being responsible. In recognition of his valuable contribution and for graciously being a part of this valedictory ceremony, I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor A.M. Khan, sir, to felicitate our chief guest, Professor C.M. Tyagaraja, sir. I request all the dignitaries to also please join. We also have another felicitation to our chief guest by syndicate members Shyam Malangaudar sir and Shaukat Azim sir. Thank you to all the dignitaries and syndicate members as well. Now, I request Srimati Shushma Shivarli ma'am, research scholar from Computer Science Department, to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Angesh Anupam sir, HOD of Data Science, Cardiff Metropolitan University, UK.
Good evening. Really, it's a great opportunity to introduce today's guest of honor, Dr. Angesh Anupam sir, is the head of the Department of Data Science at the School of Technology, Cardiff Metropolitan University, where he also leads the Net Zero and Sustainability Research Group. He received his PhD in Non-Linear Dynamical System Modeling for Environmental Sustainability for the University of Sheffield, supported by the Grantham Center for Sustainable Features, an interdisciplinary research center. Since 2014, the Grantham Center for Sustainable Features, an interdisciplinary research center. Since 2014, Dr. Anupam sir has built a broad interdisciplinary research profile that brings together data science, complex systems modeling, and machine learning methods to investigate challenges spanning environmental, socio-economics, and infrastructure systems.
His work has included ecological and wetland modeling and the use of AI-driven approaches to advance sustainability and ESG-related analysis. Thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Sushma. Now I call upon Dr. Angesh Anupam sir to address the gathering.
Namaskar, good afternoon. First of all, many congratulations to everyone present here for making it a successful conference. I congratulate all the students, I congratulate all the faculty members, I congratulate everyone here sitting on the dais and the support staff. Without you, it couldn't have been a possibility. So thank you, everyone. Now, I'm not going to bore you with any other interpretation of AI. You have been here for 2 days and you might have gone through a lot of presentation, a lot of things about AI, and hence at this time it's more about sharing a journey which we have followed in the past 2 years, I would say, to come to this stage. In 2024, we got in contact with Professor Khan, the Honorable Vice Chancellor. He was in Mangalore University at that time. And at that time, we wanted to establish a collaboration between the Welsh universities, which is part of the UK, and Karnataka. And Professor Khan, he was very kind to accept our invitation, and we got into an MOU, which was about establishing a cluster of research in AI, and mostly the responsible AI. Now, when we signed an MOU and when we launched this cluster, we had this plan that this shouldn't just be a box ticking exercise, but in fact we should be able to include as many activities as we can based on the interest and based on the need of the society. And hence this conference, ICRI 2020-24, that was the first edition of the conference that we co-hosted with the help of Professor Khan and team in Mangalore University, Professor Shekhar, who is here in the audience, and I can't remember the name of everyone who was involved, but that was a huge success. Now, what happened because of that, we thought that this is an opportunity to make it like an ongoing exercise and not just a one-off exercise. And hence, the plan was to continue to this year. And I'm glad to say that this year we have seen a lot more interest. We received, I think, approximately 300 papers, and out of that, 45 or 48 papers were accepted. And I was part of the decision making panel, so I've managed to read almost every paper which got accepted. Now, the thing which I'm going to emphasize here is that don't consider, especially to the students who made their submission and who came to this point, do not consider this as an one-off exercise. I appreciate that sometimes getting a publication in a conference or in a journal paper could be considered as something as a requirement, but I'm happy to say that there are many interesting ideas which I have seen on the paper, on those manuscripts, which can actually be extended to a full-scale work and something which can have a real impact on the society, which we all have been talking for the past 2 days, including the Honorable Chief Guest who shared a lot of interesting insights about what AI can do and how we should be using it responsibly. So I've seen that happening in this conference. What I'm willing to say is an extension of that work. Okay, so that's another thing which I wanted to bring here. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we also have an MOU with Karnatak University Dharwad, MOU between Cardiff Met University and Karnatak University Dharwad. And along with this conference, we are also very much interested in exploring the other types of collaboration, which could be maybe some mobility of the students, mobility of the member of staff. It's yet to be seen what kind of avenues we explore. That is not something I can promise. But what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a journey which we have just started, and we are very much excited to see where it goes and to what different steps we are going to follow in the process. But what I can say with certainty is that if we keep exploring and if we keep challenging what we are doing, for sure we are going to have a lot more interesting ideas and a lot more interesting research outputs which will have real impact on the society. Because remember, no matter which technology we are talking about, if it's not making an impact on the society, there is no point of having that technology in the first place. Because it requires a lot of investment from the respective government, a lot of investment of time, a lot of investment of several other logistics that we have been doing. So make sure that you keep progressing and keep working on the interesting ideas that you have shared in the past 2 days of this conference. And that's all. I'm sure if I stay longer, I can keep talking, but I would rather like to again say thanks to everyone for being here. And again, this is final point. If you have attended my talk, which I did yesterday, that was mostly about net zero and decarbonization. Now, when I was making a plan to come here to this conference, I was actually calculating the carbon footprint of my journey from Cardiff, from London to Mumbai to Hubli, and how much of carbon emission I'm going to do. And actually, I was trying to look at the trade-off, whether this much carbon footprint is worth or not. Because, of course, this is all about decarbonization. I again don't want to go back to what I said yesterday, but I'm glad to say that the outcome of this conference and the ambience and the energy and the enthusiasm which I'm witnessing here was worth emitting that much carbon. So thanks for making that happen. And I'm sure if next year again we get opportunity, maybe someone like me or someone from my team from Cardiff Met will certainly like to join conference if we are going to host again in KUD. Thank you everyone once again.
Thank you, sir, for coming all the way from UK to Dharwad. He was with us he was there when we were preparing for the conference. From past 3 days, he is with us. And thank you for being so kind and open to any kind of discussion. Thank you so much, sir. Now it's time to get feedback from the audience, the scholars who participated in the conference. Anybody can come and give your feedback here, because it is very important for us, because we want to know how the conference was. Students,
technical team करेगा
okay, sir. I will share my feedback. I'm a student of Karnatak University Dharwad, research scholar from Computer Science Department. So this is the first conference that we organized. I really felt very happy to be a part of this conference, because preparation is happening from last few months. I was very happy to see our Honorable Vice Chancellor for being so kind, because he told us everything. He checked everything from point to point. I never saw him tired. We were tired, but I never saw him tired. He was there with us from morning till night. Even in his busy schedule, he made time for us. Thank you so much, sir. And I would also like to thank the organizing committee, the convener, co-convener and HOD of our department, all the faculties of our department for taking a very big step. And we experienced so many things. We were benefited from this. I would also like to thank our department as well. Thank you so much, everybody. And the entire organizing team. And if I have to tell about the professors from eminent institutes who have participated here, you were also so kind, so open to any kind of discussion. You treated us as your children itself. I'm not telling you students. As your own children, you're so open. I think
we students, sometimes there is a kind of fear. Like, even if we have to ask questions, we fear, but if we have to gain knowledge, we have to open up, only then we'll get answers. So I interacted with so many people here. I got very good response, and definitely will contact you, sir, and please shower your blessings on us. And we promise you that we will learn as much as we can, and in future, I hope we also get the strength like you, maybe more than you, to make this society a better world in future. Thank you so much, sir. I think words fall short, so we'll move to the next program. Under his strong leadership, the university continues to uphold excellence in teaching, research, and academic governance. I now invite the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor A.M. Khan, sir, Karnatak University Dharwad, who is also the president of this program, to deliver the presidential remarks.
Good evening to all of you. Good evening. Yeah, I know this is the valedictory program, and all of us, including me, are in a hurry to get back home. The chief guest of the valedictory program of the International Conference on Responsible AI, ICRI 2025, my good friend and well-wisher, Professor C.M. Tyagaraja, guest of honor, and my good friend Dr. Angesh Anupam, convener of the conference Dr. Ishwar Baidari, co-convener Dr. Shiv Shankar, the chairman of Department of Computer Science Dr. Sri Devi, Dr. Vijay Kumar, all faculty members from different departments at Karnatak University, invitees and participants from different universities and institutes across Karnataka, my friends from Bangalore University, syndicate members, senior friends, students, ladies and gentlemen. It all began with a thought. Dr. Angesh has told you how we began with the MOU. December 2023, we proposed a proposal for global funding. Myself, Dr. Chami from Cardiff Metropolitan University, along with Dr. Angesh. 2024 March, we signed a MOU. As a result of that, we had a team visiting us during March, where Dr. Angesh and Dr. Chami came to Bangalore University. Then in December, we hosted the first ICRI in India, ICRI 24. Consequently, I came to Dharwad and I told my friend Shekhar and my friends at Cardiff that I would like to host it in Dharwad. And that's how ICRI 25 came to Dharwad. Now I think while Angesh was telling, he was telling next time it should be at Dharwad. If all my colleagues in the university agree, we would be happy to host ICRI 26 also in Dharwad. We will get back to you on that. But if you look at the response to the conference, the papers, the presentations, and the quality of papers compared to ICRI 24 and 25, this time we had a very good response. There were queries from around 400 people, around 287 papers were shortlisted, and then 48 were finally selected for presentation. The condition by Springer is that only so many number of papers should be selected, and that's how high quality scrutiny happens. More than the preparations, the technical team is responsible for scrutinizing the papers, and that's a tough task, which was led by Dr. Ishwar, Professor Shekhar, Professor Chami, Dr. Angesh. They were all doing so much of work for technically scrutinizing the papers, giving the feedback, and finally, the number given to us was 45, but we could shortlist 48. So 3 more, I don't know how we will be publishing those 3. However, it was a very good conference. I think all the students must have enjoyed. We have all heard of artificial intelligence. AI will come, it will rule, it will take over all the fields. Maybe during the presentations over the last 2 days, you have heard of AI in medicine, AI in tourism, AI in logistics, AI in banking, AI in analytics, AI in market, how to use AI and what AI is doing. While having said that, there is a caution that everybody must have told. In some technical things like LLMs, then say CNN, different things of machine language also might have been spoken in the papers that have been presented. But having looked at that, the aim of the MOU that we signed with Cardiff was something called as REACHED, REACHED, which stands for Responsible AI Cluster for Higher Education in India and Wales, REACHED. So this came under Karnataka Wales Partnership Program, and we have made it MU-CMU collaboration. MU stands for Mangalore University and CMU stands for Cardiff Metropolitan University. Now a K also joins in there with Karnataka University as one of the partners. The cluster is growing bigger with two universities, Cardiff and Mangalore. It now came to Karnataka University. Next year the cluster will expand to Davangere University. And my discussion with Professor Tyagraj was, in the coming years, Belgaum, Rani Chennammai University also will come in, and we'll have 5. Along with that, we have 3 colleges in Mangalore, Canara Engineering College, PA Engineering College, and Sayadri Engineering College, who are part of the initiative. And then Presidency University from Bangalore. But the response from the public university is very important as far as Welsh universities are concerned. During my visit to UK this time, when I went to sign the MOU there at Cardiff, they are very happy with the progress that our partnership has shown, and that's how it's going stronger and we'll expand it. Having said that, maybe in the last 2 days we have heard of AI in different fields from the scientific angle. Yesterday we had a very good response in which one of our speakers, Professor Dharma, the Vice Chancellor of Mangalore University, tried to look at how AI can be used towards social sciences. And some of my colleagues in social sciences were very happy. Maybe Uttam, you were there at that time? Yeah, Uttam, Sangeeta were there. That time, they also discussed on how AI should be used in, say, how to eradicate corruption, the social evils in the society, caste discrimination, etc. It was a different way of thinking than maybe banking and business analytics, etc. So immediately engaged and myself decided next time we'll include a track in that field also. And next conference we'll be seeing one track which will look at AI, look at social sciences involving AI. That will be a good thing to happen next time. So that can be done. So having told that, I hope you have well enjoyed the 2 days of the conference, how things went on, especially my student friends in computer science department, what lies ahead. It's a challenge. Twice in his address, Angesh was telling about challenge. Professor Tyagraj told about, say, how responsible we all have to be while you use. Now you know, so many scams happening online, so many, say, misfortunes for some people, misunderstandings for so many people. Everything is online. So banking scams, then digital arrests, so many things, deep fakes. Okay, somebody speaking with my face, my lip movement, my photo, but somebody else is robbing you of your money. I think even my phone number was hacked and all of you got a message recently. So that's all how social media and, say, AI has been coming into our life. And how do we use that responsibly such that we don't cause harm to anybody, or to make it a healthy and a helpful society, a place to be, technology to be used effectively. Then all such things have been discussed. Maybe as Professor Tyagraj is telling, AI is also a tool. It has come today. Tomorrow it will not be there. Something else will come. But we have to adjust to it. We have to adapt. When the mobile phone came, nobody knew how to use mobile. And I'm 100% sure 99.9% people never used a user manual on how to use a mobile. It went on, everybody learned, and small kids are more smarter in using smartphones than what we are using. AI also will be like that, but a caution there is how to use it. Intelligence lies with us. Machines will become intelligent only if we make them intelligent. So it's all how we use the machines, how much of data we give to that, how much you allow them to invade your privacy, how much you allow the machines to come into your life, to what level. That defines a boundary, a mark for the AI to come into our lives and make an impact on it. In some places it is required. For example, medicine. Some places it's very much required. Teaching, learning also AI could be used for to some extent. But somewhere, at certain areas, we have to see that we use it responsibility. And that was the message given by the conference to all of you. Maybe in the coming days, you'll all use AI effectively to say, learn more about your subject, to enlighten yourself, and then things will happen such that a good, healthy society will be there. I should thank all my colleagues in Karnatak University, irrespective of all the departments, all stood with us, Department of Chemistry, Math, Social Work, Economics, Business Administration, Media, Electronic Media, Journalism, whatnot, all the departments. They were all here when we started preparing. We had around 2 or 3 months of time. When we started preparing, the idea was floated. Everybody said we were going to do this in a large scale, and that's how last 2 days you have seen how it has been organized. As the head of the institute, I would like to say, if there was any, say, shortcomings in the organization of the conference, I'll take the blame for it and try to improve upon it the next time. And if all have been happy with the organization of the conference, we will try to improve upon that and make you more happier in the next, say, season. So I thank all my colleagues in the university, in the Department of Computer Science, the research scholars, the students who all worked hard for organizing this conference, and all my friends in Mangalore University for having helped us in technical session. It was together that it was done. And then I should not forget to thank PM Usha. PM Usha scheme was a major source of funding along with the registration that we collected. So, and all the people who directly or indirectly supported us in organizing this conference. Thank you one and all, and thank you for a patient hearing.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon Professor B.S. Shekhar, sir, from Mangalore University to share his views and thoughts.
Good evening to all of you. Violation of the protocol, but still, Professor Khan is my good friend. I hope you'll accept. So, respected dignitaries on the dais, and my dear friends, students, and the research scholars. Indeed, it is an honor and privilege for me to stand before you. In fact, it was not expected. I am forcing my colleagues here to share their views about this event, ICRI 2025. And I should thank Ishwar and his team for having coordinating with me to organize this event. And you know that it's already discussed and very well aware that we have spent nearly 3 to 4 months to reach this stage. And wonderful coordination and support from the students community. In fact, the idea of involving the students community is to inspire them to participate and to know about what is the state of the art and what is required and what is not required. And also I thought that we can have some, maybe in the days to come, preliminary workshop for them to understand the concepts that are going to be organized as a part of the conference. That would help for the students who are not explored the recent areas, because generally when we consider these advanced topics, the students of first year or even for the second year may not aware of what the current work is. In that context, when we are going to organize ICRI 2026 here, we would like to have one day a pre-conference workshop which would help them to understand the concepts. And also I request the students community to be present apart from, because they are involved in all other activities, logistic arrangements, to involve fully, because it is those people who should take this conference to the next stage. Ultimately, apart from the faculty members, we want the students to take it further, and from their career point of view also, involving in these advanced knowledge, gaining the advanced knowledge in the areas, and touching upon these AI into different domains, as it is already addressed. I'm sure AI doesn't touch any field, people say, but still I have a contradictory statement with respect to our Vice Chancellor. It's again, how we communicate and cooperate is more important, because AI can be a tool only, as sir already told. It should be used as a tool, and it cannot solve all the problems. So I mean to say that support, cooperation from the human beings is also very much necessary. Alone AI cannot do anything, and we can't say that it should solve the problems, societal problems, unless we are fair enough, unless we are accountable, unless we are transparent. We cannot expect the AI system, because it is just a digital, what we advise, what we provide the data, it will behave based on that. That's what my perception is. And I should of course thank my friend Professor Khan for having this opportunity to involve myself and all my Mangalore University, PA College of Engineering, University of Mysore friends to be here on this occasion to share and also to chair the sessions and giving the valuable feedback to the students community so that they will take it forward in the days to come. With these few words, I take this opportunity to thank everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As we approach the conclusion of this valedictory session, I now invite Dr. Ishwar Baidari, sir, convener of the conference, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, Honorable Chief Guest, distinguished speakers, dedicated faculty members, hardworking organizing committee, sponsors, my fellow participants and friends. As we gather for this final session, I feel both the weight of gratitude and the lightness of inspiration. These 2 days, we have been nothing short of transformative. On behalf of all participants, it's my privilege to deliver this vote of thanks. Our first and deepest thanks to our chief guest, Professor C.M. Tyagaraja, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rani Chennamma University, Belgavi. Thank you, sir, for addressing the gathering and framed our thinking. Our deepest thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. Angesh Anupam, Head Department of Data Science, Cardiff Metropolitan University, UK. Travelled all the way from UK to India. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful lecture on net zero and addressing this gathering. On heartfelt thanks to Professor A.M. Khan, President of this valedictory function and Program Chair, ICRAI 2025, and our visionary planner, the person who is responsible for the events to occur in KVD. Thank you for your vision, dynamism, and your sincere effort to contribute something to the university and to the department as well. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Sridevi, Chairperson, Department of Computer Science, KUD, actively involving all the activities since we started organizing these conference activities. Our sincere thanks to the co-convener of ICRAI 2025, Dr. Shivshankar S., who organized the technical requirement for all these sessions. Our heartfelt thanks to Professor B.S. Shekhar, Professor, Mangalore University, Mangalore, and Member, Program Chair, ICRAI 2025. Thank you, sir, for your valuable input and suggestions to make this gathering grand success. Our heartfelt thanks to all session chair committee members who delivered their responsibility fully for smooth conduct of all sessions. Our heartfelt thanks to all keynote and invited speakers, Professor Mahadeva Prasanna, Professor Simon, Professor Shashidhar Kulagudi, Professor Prithviraj, Professor Nandi. Despite of their busy schedule, they were kind enough to accept our invitation and deliver insightful lectures. Our heartfelt thanks to Professor Chaminda Sheva, member ICRA cluster, and Professor Cardiff Metropolitan University UK, who took the responsibility of review process of all 300 papers and guided us since beginning of this conference. Our heartfelt thanks to all committee members who stood with us and without any hesitate look after all the activities of the conference. Our heartfelt thanks to all reviewers whose timely response made this gathering possible. To all the presenters, you are the heart of this conference. Thank you for your rigorous research, fascinating presentations, and for patiently fielding your questions during the vibrant question and answer sessions. We also extend our sincere gratitude to our sponsors, JSS College Vidyagiri and KLE Technological University, Hubballi, whose support made this gathering possible. Our heartfelt thanks to our incredible team of research scholars, volunteers, students, and support staff. Your tireless efforts truly made this conference possible. From the early morning preparation to late night coordination, your attention to detail and cheerful assistance created the seamless experience we all enjoyed. The energy you brought to every interaction, whether guiding attendees, managing technology, or ensuring every need was met. From the welcoming heart of your event, we are profoundly grateful for your dedication behind the scenes. Our heartfelt thanks to the team sung the state anthem in the inaugural function. Our heartfelt appreciation to the technical and logistic team, Mr. Vijay Kumar Gurani, Dr. Nagaraj Hornikol, Harish, Subhash, Siddharam. These are the silent architects of this event's success. Your expertise in managing complex audio-visual systems, seamless online streaming, and all technological infrastructure ensured that every presentation, whether in person or virtual, reached us flawlessly. Behind every smooth transition and clear projection was your skill, preparation, and vigilance oversight. Thank you for building the individual foundation that made our intellectual exchange possible. Our supporting staff. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದರೆ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ತುಂಬ ನಮಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಸಿದ್ದು ಬೀದರ್ಕಡ್ಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ರುದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಹೊಂಗಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಕಂಬಾರ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮುಲ್ಗುಂದ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತುಂಬ ಈ ಇವೆಂಟನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವರಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಲ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸಗಳೇ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಷಿಯನ್ ಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಬೋರ್ಡನ್ನು ಕಿತ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ನಾವು ತೆಗಿಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇನ್ವೈಟಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಂಗೇಶ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕಾಫಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೇಟ್ರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಬೇಗನೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕಾಫಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಮ್ಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಹೋಗಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಅಂಗೇಜ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಗಳಾದ ಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಬೆಟಗೇರಿಯವರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನಾಗರಾಜ್ ಹರಿಜನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮಾದೇವಪ್ಪ ಮನಗುಂಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಕೊಂಡದಕಟ್ಟಿ, ಬಸಯ್ಯ ಶಿವಬಸನವರಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಚಿನ್ ನಿಡಗುಂದಿಯವರು, ಹನುಮಂತ್ ಬಿಷ್ಣನವರು, ಶ್ರೀನಾಥ್ ಪುಟ್ಟಣ್ಣನವರು, ರುದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಸರೋಜಿನವರು, ಕರ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಹುಣಸಿಮರದವರು, ರವಿ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಶ್ರಮ ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ICRAI 2025 ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. To every individual who contributed to making this conference a success, from our visionary planners and inspiring, ಒಂದು ಮರೆತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ಸ್ ವಿನಾಯಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಮಾಲ್ಗತ್ತಿ ಸರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಚೇತನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಂಬ್ಳೆಯವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಭಾಳ ಶ್ರಮ ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೈಮ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟನ್ನು ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ವೈಡ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಕಾರಣಕರ್ತರಾಗಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ICRAI 2025 ಟೀಮಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. To every individual who contributed to making this conference success, from our visionary planner and inspiring speakers to our diligent volunteers and dedicated support staff, please accept our deepest gratitude. Each of you brought unique talents and tireless energy that together created this exceptional experience, whether working behind the scenes or engaging directly with the participants. Your collective effort transferred separate roles into a harmonious symphony of collaboration. This event success is truly your shared achievement. Therefore, with profound gratitude for all we have shared and with a great hope for all we will create, I hereby declare the valedictory function of the ICRAI 2025 concluded. Thank you for these unforgettable days. Travel safely and may your path cross again as we turn today's discussion into tomorrow's solutions. Good evening and goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Being responsible is very important, be it hardware or software. Let's be aware. With this, we have come to the conclusion of valedictory session. So let's end it up with national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।